The third sign that potentially you're saving too much for retirement, the line between what you need and what you want begins to get blurred. You become so focused on the dollars and cents that you lose track of things that you actually need to spend money on and things that you think you just want to spend money on.
Yeah, we put together a list because you could be a great saver where you are definitely taking that little bit of the day for that great big beautiful tomorrow. But if you're not asking yourself, hey, how do I de-risk my life? Do I need to buy life insurance, term life insurance for my loved ones? Do I need to make sure my health insurance reflects what we have going on in our life? I don't want you to be so good at saving for the future that you're not kind of looking at the risk of the current moment as well.
How about this? You refuse to go to the doctor because, it's just a waste of money. Or I'm not going to eat healthy foods because I can go get very unhealthy foods at much lower prices. Or maybe you say, hey, that car, it hasn't broken down yet. No reason will we replace that. And it actually turns out to be not a safe vehicle for your family. If you begin having those kind of conversations and noticing those sort of things, you may need to flip your mindset. I would argue those are things that you potentially need to do, not just things that you want to do.
Yeah, and this one frees me to say, a lot of times I say be careful of your lifestyle creep. But there is, I just want you to know this. As you progress through life, as the decades go, your lifestyle is going to expand.
Sure.
I mean, it's just a natural thing. There's a reason we used to talk about tight-wad nation. We were proud of it, but now we traded in our tight-wad cars because we know it's just not healthy to keep on that. Don't be trapped to where you're always being so tight or disciplined that you're not actually giving a little bit to the ones you love to create memories and do things. Now, look, for most people, we're only talking about financial mutants here. Most people do have discipline problems, but I think sometimes us financial mutants, we have discipline on the other side, meaning that we come off a little too tight. Don't keep it that way.
So what are some potential solutions? Don't cut corners when it comes to health and safety. Recognize what are the things that I need to be doing? Appropriate insurance, safe automobiles, appropriate maintenance on the things that I spend money on, versus what are the things that I just want to be doing? Okay, upgrading, okay, having nicer things, moving into luxurious brands. Those are not the same. So make sure you're realistic and you recognize that.
And we talk about, and this sounds so simple to say, enjoy your success. I think there's nothing wrong with creating educational opportunities. You know, if you want to help out with education needs of loved ones, I think there's nothing wrong with creating blossoming memories. Look, we know the research. If 80% of millionaires are first generation, that means the stats show it 70% is gone by generation 2, 90% is gone by generation 3. You might as well be a part of how you're going to spend your money. Make those great memories. Take the family on vacations. Do things to encourage education. Be part of that. And then also, Bo, what are our thoughts when people get pay raises? Is there a balanced way on how to do this?
Yes, I feel like what people often do is one of two things. They get a pay raise and either all goes to lifestyle or all goes to savings. I would argue that neither of those are probably prudent at the extremes. What I would say, if you get a pay raise, there's nothing wrong with, okay, I want to take 60% of that increase and that's going to go to increased lifestyle, but 40% is going to go to increased savings, or maybe it's the other way around for you. But that way, not only are your savings and your behavior increasing, but so too is your lifestyle, so that you can begin enjoying some of the fruits of the hard work that you've been doing thus far in life.